Barakta Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, Barakta Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Fast Approaching. 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure you the time diligently in itself, and when you see parts of the signs pass, which I have told you before, then shall you understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest, referring to Yahweh, will begin to visit the world which he made. For what? Why is the highest visiting the world which he made? Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. So the Most High is visiting the world which he made to bring what? The second death. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? It only leads to two results: salvation or destruction/judgment. The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. Meaning what? Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, constantly in trouble, literally marked for death until what? Your demise. Okay? Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, hence sedition. And sedition is defined as a setting apart. Meaning what? People. Okay, people, civil war, right? And I did a video, I think last week, going into how America has an autoimmune deficiency, which will lead to an autoimmune disease going into what? Civil war. If you know anything about an autoimmune disease, the body attacks itself. So if you have civil war within America, that shows what? A house divided, and the body is attacking itself. America is attacking itself. Back into the scripture. Verse 4. What's like it? 2nd Ezra 9:3. And uproars of the people in the world. And these uproars not only will be exercised in America, outside of America, because the people are mourning. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, hence the kingdom of heaven. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn, hence this time frame now. The wicked going into the Edomites, so-called white people. So the Most High, through Yahushua, has gave them a time to rule. And best believe the people are mourning. We have inflation, still inflating. We have the middle class at this time frame being wiped the fuck out. People cannot afford to go to restaurants. People cannot afford to go on exciting events such as traveling and things of that nature. Why? Because their pockets are hurting. Okay? So the people are mourning. All right? America continues to put sanctions on these weaker countries. And what happens? When you put a sanction on a country, that is oppression of the people of that country. And they promote or exercise these sanctions to cause what? To cause uproars. Okay? To make the people attack the government so the government will eventually give in. All right? Second Ezra 9:4. Then shall you will understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before you, even from the beginning. Everything we are experiencing now and will go through was already discussed and developed from Yahweh through Yahushua prior to the conception of the world. Hence, Proverbs the 8th chapter. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And how do we know? Because the prophecies are speaking in real time, meaning the prophecies are being exercised in real time. Matthew chapter 24:3. And as he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privily, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of your coming? See, all these prophecies is leading into the time frame or the arrival of Yahushua. All right? We are fast approaching Yahweh dispatching Yahushua into the earthly realm to save the elect, beginning with the 144,000 and bring judgment on 2/3 of our people in America and these other nations, beginning with Esau. Okay? And what shall be the sign of your coming and of the end of the world? So Yahushua is going to explain to them certain prophecies that will occur and be occurring when his time. Okay? When it's his time to leave the spiritual realm and enter into the earthly realm. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved, hence the elect, and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed. So let's read that again. And everyone that shall be saved, starting with 144,000, and shall be able to escape by his works. Okay, so the prophets must prophesy. And by the prophets prophesying, this is the prophets showing their works, their faith with works. And even the elect, okay, even the elect, such as men that are not prophets and women, okay, that believe. And that's the main ingredient of having fear and faith that Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua is coming. And therefore, by default, you as well as I must do what is required in order to be saved. whereby you have believed. Verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, meaning dangers, okay, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Hence the elect, which was predestined, okay, which was predestined. Let's go to Ephesians. Ephesians 1 and 5. Having predestined us unto the adoption of sons by Yahushua to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. Us receiving this truth. Okay, and adoption goes into chosen. Okay, so within the elect, you have an elect. And these individuals are chosen to be saved. Okay? Chosen to be the first fruits of the nation of Israel, going into what? Those that are superior within their class. A chosen within a chosen. Or a chosen within the chosen. Verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, because a lot of our people are going to die in Jacob's trouble, and some that make it through Jacob's trouble will take that charagma in order to function and participate within this digital system leading into the new world order. And if you receive that mechanism because of your unfaithful belief, Yahweh Shai is going to kill you. Okay? Verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And the benefit is also this grace period. Because now the entire nation of Israel had a window to receive this truth. But the scary part is you have to be selected to understand this truth. Okay? Verse 12. The same must know it after death by pain. Verse 13. And therefore be you not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. So, bros, when it comes to this truth, we must be concerned with the elect only. Okay? A lot of our family members / close friends are not going to make it. It's just part of the script, okay? And you have to detach yourself from an emotional standpoint and utilize a spiritual perspective in order to get through these hard times. So we practice now with detachment, okay? And that doesn't mean that you treat your family members wrong. That doesn't mean that, you stop chilling with them. But what that means is that you keep this truth primary and you let nothing make you forsake, okay, this grace that we have. All right, so let's go back. So back in 2nd Ezra 9:13, and therefore be you not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is the kingdom of heaven, for whom the world is created. See, this paradise / this rulership or this ion was created for what? For who? For whom? Yahweh Shai and 144,000, trickling down to elected men and women. Okay? As well as elected boys and girls who are identified in the book of whose names, like, let me rephrase that, whose names are identified in the book of life as what? The elect. So Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.